Mohanji's first encounter with Sri Sathya Sai Baba. He says, "My first sight of Sai Baba was in Kodaikanal. Myself, my father, my mother, and father's eldest sister, she's no more there now. We all went, and that day we were waiting to see Baba in Kodaikanal. And somebody told us, Baba is not coming out. So everybody started chanting. Suddenly, Baba came out, and we were all standing there, and Baba blessed us. I thought he looked into my eyes, and then that was a big feeling. And he left. He went back inside. That was my first encounter with Baba. Then, as I said, in 2000, I went through tremendous pains. In August 23rd, 2000, Ammu, my daughter, died in a road accident. And then later, in 2000, first initial years of 2000, I separated from my ex-wife. Then I lost my belongings. I lost my money. I lost my job. And also I contracted a skin allergy. So this was in 2003. 4 or 5 times. It was all going very bad. The skin allergy and the issues were happening for about 4 or 5 years. One day I was in Dubai. In fact, as I told you, I had a lot of job difficulties. I left my one job. Then there was a gap. Then another job. Then there was a gap. And stuff like that. So it was not a continuous thing. I was going through a roller coaster. At that time, plus my skin allergies and stuff, very painful. One person called me. He was going to see Sai Baba in Kodaikanal. And he said, Mohanji, please pray that I get an audience with Baba. Pray so that I get an interview, so I get to speak to him. So this man has served in Puttaparthi, and he knows Baba quite well. And Baba knows him. So there's every chance that Baba can call him and speak to him because he's known. I said, I have not even met Baba physically. Baba doesn't know me. How can my prayer work? He said, no, you have the power. If you pray, Baba will listen to your prayer. I said, okay, I will pray. I was not confident that it will work. So I just prayed to Baba. I said, Baba, he wants to see you privately. If it is your wish, let it happen. So I prayed. And he had written a few letters, exactly 8 letters to give to Baba. One of the letters was about me, which I did not ask him. But he knows my entire story. And so he wrote about my sufferings in life and my pains in life and stuff in one letter. And it was part of 8 letters. And Baba called him. Can you believe it? It's not because of my prayer. I am 100% sure. It was his eligibility. Baba called him and he said, give me that 3rd letter or 4th letter. And he picked up exactly my letter. Then he put it in his lap. This is what he told me. He tapped on the letter. Swami said, I gave him enough tests. I tested him enough. Anybody in his place would have committed suicide by now. Everything he had, I took away. I gave him poverty. I gave him a space where he is suffering from skin allergy disease. No job, no income. Everything is not working for him. Things are against him. Even people left him. Anybody else in this situation would have committed suicide by now. I will walk with him. I'll stay with him. I'll walk with him. From the 45 minutes he spent with Baba, Baba spoke for 15 minutes about me. That's what he said. He came and he was excited and he called me. He said, You will never believe this is a big miracle. Baba took only your letter. The rest of the letters he didn't even ask for, so I gave it to him. He took it. He took all the letters, particularly your letter. The letter he wrote about me. He said, that's the letter which Baba actually took. Mohanji continues, and he said, I was deeply in debt. And then I was going through this one of the first experiences I had. And then I was connecting to Baba as normal, but not particularly praying, but I was respecting Baba. But then there was one person came and told me that he communions with Baba. Baba speaks to him. So I thought, why is he not speaking to me? Then that started. Not like all the time, but I used to get telepathic messages, and one of those messages was when I met Devi. I asked him, why are you sending a woman to me? I'm fine now because I was very deeply involved with my sadhana's practice. I was already reveling in empty states, and I was happy with no thought states. That time when I met Devi in 2007, and I asked Papa why. Why is a woman coming to me? So he said, there's a marriage coming up. I said, no way. Then he said, no. Then in that case, you'll have to take another life. There's something bending. So I said, no. Then he said, okay, let it happen as it is. So that's how we got connected. And apparently Devi had written a letter to Baba, Sri Sathya Sai Baba, about the type of husband she needs from this life. And one night, I was really suffering from my skin allergy. My skin was parched kind of thing, and blood was coming, and I couldn't sleep. It was a very difficult night. I was in Dubai. Suddenly I have the vision of Baba, or presence of Baba in the room. He said, sit up. I sat, and he said, chant this. And he gave me a mantra. And I started chanting, and he said, now you lie down, and the next day onwards, you chant this. And then I started chanting, and he prescribed a medicine for the skin allergy. So when I took that medicine to one of the doctors in Dubai, he said, this medicine is only available in India. I can give you here something equivalent to that medicine. So that medicine started curing me. My skin became normal. That is the second episode. So there are numerous interventions, connect and support from Baba. There are few situations where Sai Baba supported me and came and helped me through my journey. Saira.